So when we moved to the mountains, one of our goals was to become more self-reliant, and that means securing our own food supply. So,
greenhouse.
Welcome to our greenhouse build. Well, hey folks, look at us. We're back in the greenhouse. After the snowiest November on record in the last 30 years, it definitely put a damper on things, but look at the nice weather. We've got 40-degree weather for the next 2 weeks, dry weather. Well, look what we're holding on to. DIY scaffolding.
It's nearly 16 feet to the top, so we got to be able to get above that.
Yep.
So that we can screw down plexiglass at the top. So
Yeah.
we're good to go.
See how we've got the first ring around. Now it's not going to be quite as big, but going one level up. So that'll require some moving of the scaffolding around the circle.
All right, so we'll basically be working from one pentagon to the next. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Is it easier putting the pieces together up in the air like that, or was it easier on the ground when we were in the shed doing it?
It wasn't bad. The first ring wasn't bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Pull that down.
Oy.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Clear the whole pre.
Yeah. Top.
Oh, that's a technique.
Yeah.
The old torque, the old hammer torque.
Yeah. That was my idea.
Wow, it's almost all the way done. Is it going to fit the very last pieces, the last 6 pieces of wood? This is the telltale moment. Hopefully. Oh, it popped right in? Nice.
I got lucky. Today that might not be the day to tighten all the bolts. It's bloody cold. This spoke should line up directly with that pentagon down there.
Okay. And then we'll have one connecting there and then one connecting there. So it's a big hexagon is pretty much what we're putting together right now.
Had very little difficulty lining up the holes. A couple of them been a little challenge, but as you can see, I have this a nice pipe clamp here. Sometimes there's a little bit of a twist in the 2x4, so you just clamp it on and pry it around. Or I use the crowbar to adjust the hubs, so you can spin the hubs.
Yeah.
As you can see, that one there, it's twisted, so that's one of the ones I'll have to go over to and adjust it.
Now we got to move the scaffolding?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a screw sticking out, so you have to...
You think you put some of the wrong colors on the wrong hub?
Can't see that. This is probably green, then it goes green, blue. No, it goes green, blue, green.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The wind's blowing to pieces. Man. My fingers are cold too. Board. Oh, it's almost right there. There it goes. Time for the last piece. Storm's rolling in. The last bolt. I can see it from here. There it is. Woohoo! Woo! Well, here it is in all its glory, guys.
We wrapped up the studding portion of it.
Yep.
The framing.
So we got the skeleton to the greenhouse, and a bit of a dramatic finish yesterday because of the snow.
Yeah, it was cold. It was
Freezing.
really cold and winding.
It took twice as long as we had to keep stopping to warm our hands up. You know,
Exactly.
The important job of filming, I had to keep my hands warm.
Yeah, but surprisingly, it went not surprisingly, it went together really well. I didn't have really much trouble at all. I did it all myself, and putting all the bolts in. Just a couple areas needed some extra tweaking and so on. Because there's sometimes a little twist in a 2x4, so long pipe clamp helps to get that aligned up, and then of course twisting the hubs to get things lined up as well. So
Yeah.
I thought that last bolt went together pretty well. So
That's good. I know the real question though is, are we going to be able to finish this build in the winter time? Now, we got the skeleton done, but the next step is limited by temperature actually.
yeah.
So
It has to be a certain temperature to put the taping on the glazing. So we might be waiting until the spring to do the glazing, because I don't want snow to get in between the layers.
Yeah.
So
the next step is putting in the polycarbonate panels, and that
Right.
requires taping those to the frame or taping them along the seams. But the tape needs to be at a minimum temperature of 50, 55 degrees, and we're in December, and we're not probably going to get that kind of weather for a while.
Right, yeah. So we do have to go through and put all the anchor bolts in, so we're secured to the foundation.
Okay.
Right now we've got some tap cons in the sill plates, and then I've just got a couple like decking screws
Okay.
in here. So it's not going to go anywhere. This thing is super solid, and
Yeah.
I haven't even tightened up all the bolts yet.
Okay.
So
there is a little bit that we can do left.
Yeah,
so
so-
that would be tightening up the bolts.
yeah, so aligning all of the framing
Yep.
and the hubs. So that's a bit of a process, and then tightening all the bolts down. So
And then
of the
bolting.
hubs. And then bolting it to the foundation.
So
So
there are some more steps that we can do. And then
Right.
you thought there might be even some other ideas.
yeah, so we can frame out the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all.
All right.
That's just more 2x4 framing. So and that's all ready to go. So.
Okay. But not a bad stopping point because, well, it's still windy. I think last
Yeah.
night we had some 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold to be working outside, so
Yes.
just got to reserve things. You know, since we're coming towards the end of December here, we might be able to take a little bit of break on this project.
A little holiday break.
The holiday break, yeah. But I know you guys are excited for us. I know you've been following this build. And if you haven't, this is the first time joining the channel, definitely, subscribe to follow along to see how this develops. We've definitely got some planting ideas and a lot of excitement for the inside of the design.
Right. Plus, I've got lots of ideas for the landscaping on the outside.
Yep.
So you can see we're on the side of a hill, and we got a 6-foot wall over there. We're going to do all kinds of stuff outside, planting-wise as well. So
Yeah. This is a really big project, but it's definitely going to help us with being more self-reliant on our own homestead with growing our own food. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely follow along, and we'll see you on the next update. So hopefully we'll get to some securing of the structure and maybe even working on the entranceway.
yeah. All right.
Take care, guys.
Thanks
we'll see you
for
next
watching.
time.
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Bye.